Hey everyone, this is Andrew, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about books that I would recommend for singing. Now, in the last few days I've been kind of sick, so I haven't done any videos, especially not vocal videos, because I want to rest my voice and stuff, and I'm sure that makes sense to you. So I thought I'd talk about books that I would recommend that I used, or that I know are helpful, that I've kind of used, or that I use a lot. So the number one book I would recommend would be Raise Your Voice by Jaime Vendera. I think the second edition, I'm not really sure which one he's on. But that voice kind of redefined my singing voice for me. I forget exactly when I bought it, probably 3 or 4 years ago, I guess, maybe 5, I don't know. But that book is, it's all about like getting into your head voice, exploring your range, but not from the view of like a pop singer, which a lot of these books are kind of aimed for. This is for the view of like a rock/metal singer. And there's a bunch of examples in the book from real like metal singers and rock singers. I actually forget exactly who's in the book. I know the guy from Raw is in there, and there's some other guy in a metal band that I completely forget that's in there too. But either way, it doesn't really matter. They just have articles in there. But Jamie goes over how to pretty much extend your range huge. He has like this ridiculous 6-7 octave range, and he can shatter glass with his voice. So if you just Google Jaime Vendera, you'll see his Mythbusters thing, which if I can put a link, I'll put it like right here or in the description below, or both. And so yeah, he also has a bunch of books like The Ultimate Breathing Workout and the Diary to Record All Your Progress. And pretty much any vocal thing you could ever imagine is covered in that book and all of his other books. So he is the first book/person I would recommend to check out if you want to extend your range, get into better rock metal techniques for your voice. And he even has a book about how to get your voice ready for singing when you're sick, which has actually helped me a lot. I'm sick right now, so I thought I'd mention that. And it just, you know, all these little herbal things you can kind of do to get your voice ready, just general warm-up techniques you can do, ways to keep your voice, you know, not from injuring itself. If you're wondering why my hair is such a mess, it's like noon and I just woke up, so I haven't taken a shower yet. The next book/DVD thingy I would recommend would be Melissa Cross's stuff. Now, she has this thing called a fry scream, where it's like this kind of like pterodactyl sound, which is kind of useless for screaming, but her books/DVDs are extremely helpful in learning how to scream because they go over warm-ups to help you getting your voice ready for screaming and how to get your mouth shape ready to get certain kinds of tones for scream, and it goes through all these singers in the DVD, and they talk about like what has helped their voice, what has hurt their voice, and various things that help them during their tour. And the third thing I would recommend would probably be, this isn't a book, I don't know why I said book at the beginning, but it would probably be Brett Manning's, I actually forget what it's called, just look up Brett Manning, he has a bunch of other things. But what his system kind of does, or at least the one I have, it's kind of just a bunch of CDs with vocal exercises that you just kind of listen to and you work through step by step. And there's also, I'm pretty sure there's a book that goes along with it, and it tells you all the techniques you use to get your range up. He's more of a pop singer, so if you're looking for more like poppy vocal tone, his stuff's much more gentle, while Jaime Vendera's stuff is much more like aggressive and rock. Now, it's not like one is better for your voice than the other, it's just kind of depends what style you want to do. And so yeah, check out Brett Manning's stuff. He also has another thing on vibrato, which I had a huge problem with. I could never add vibrato to my voice, or at least naturally. And his thing just went us through these series of exercise of tremolo notes, so just getting a note and be like, ah. I'm not going to sing too much because my voice feels like crap, but you kind of work through tremolo exercises, and that helps your vibrato. And he kind of makes this cool relationship that, like, well, generally people that can switch through notes very fast have a faster vibrato and stuff like that. So he relates it all, and it actually really does help a lot. Now, there are some random other things I'm just going to throw in right now that you should probably check out. There's this Baxter, I don't know if he has books, but I have this audio file by him. And it just goes through how to do, like add rasps and how to, like, yell and kind of scream. It's more like rasp and screaming. It's called screaming. But, that is very helpful. And then another thing that I have is, it's Elizabeth Sabine, I think that's her name. But if you go on Jaime Vendera's site, he has all these other people on there that write books, and he, like, whichever ones that have helped him, he kind of pushes on the website, including Jim Gillette, who I think was Jaime Vendera's vocal teacher. Kind of forget, I believe that's what he said. And he also has some kind of vocal thing online. So, yeah, that's basically all the vocal stuff that I have used. I'm probably forgetting something. If I forget anything, I'll try to just put it in the description in a section titled like books I forgot, and I'll try to put as many links down below so you can go and check out these guys' things, all these people's things. And honestly, there's nothing you can do better for your voice than getting all these books. I took singing lessons for a year through my local music place, and it kind of helped. Well, actually, it helped a lot, honestly, for about a year. But I wasn't anywhere near I wanted to be. I was just doing rudimentally, like, classical singing, like, all these things are very boring, and getting all these books, especially Jamie's Raise Your Voice, the Melissa Cross DVDs, and Brett Manning's Practice Exercise. Those are the three biggest things as far as books and instructable things you can download. Now, most of these people you can do lessons from online, or you can like go to their places and buy lessons from them. But as far as their material that they write and produce in CDs and DVDs, check all these guys' stuff out. It will really help you a lot. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope by the next few videos my voice will be a little better, I won't be as sick, and I can start going back to vocal stuff and more guitar lessons and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys later.